A new threat has emerged in the cybersecurity landscape, targeting Web3 developers with a malicious Rust package. This incident underscores the growing risks associated with software supply chains, particularly in the rapidly evolving cryptocurrency sector. Discovered by cybersecurity researchers, the malicious package, known as evm-units, was uploaded to the crates.io repository in April 2025 and has since been downloaded over 7,000 times. It is designed to operate on various operating systems, including Windows, macOS, and Linux, and disguises itself as a tool for Ethereum developers. Reports indicate that its functionality allows it to execute malware stealthily on developers' machines, raising significant concerns. Next, we'll delve into how this malware operates and the implications for developers in the Web3 space. If you find this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Infosec now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Infosec now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. The timeline of events surrounding the discovery of the malicious Rust crate, evm-units, reveals a concerning pattern of exploitation within the software supply chain. The crate was first uploaded to the crates.io repository in mid-April 2025 by a user identified as Able Rust. Over the subsequent 8 months, it garnered over 7,000 downloads, indicating a significant level of trust among developers in the Web3 community. In a crucial development, researchers found that evm-units was not an isolated threat. It was linked to another package, Uniswap-Utils, which listed evm-units as a dependency and was downloaded more than 7,400 times. This connection amplified the risk, as developers utilizing Uniswap-Utils unwittingly incorporated the malicious code into their projects. The operational mechanics of the malware are particularly alarming. The package employs a method to discern the victim's operating system and checks for the presence of the xavetrade.exe process, associated with the Qihu 360 antivirus software. This targeting of a specific antivirus solution is a rare tactic that highlights the sophistication of the threat actor, who seems to have tailored the malware to evade detection by this widely used security measure. Upon execution, the malicious crate initiates a download of a payload that varies depending on the operating system. For Linux, it saves a script in the /tmp directory, while on macOS, it runs a file using OSAScript. Windows users face a PowerShell script that operates in the background, further obscuring the attacker's activities. This method of operation underscores a calculated approach to maximizing the malware's effectiveness across different platforms. Moreover, the choice to embed the malicious functionality within a seemingly benign function named get_evm_version illustrates a clever obfuscation strategy. This approach not only disguises the malware's true intent but also leverages the familiarity of Ethereum-related utilities to lure unsuspecting developers into downloading it. The implications of this incident extend beyond immediate security concerns. With Asia being a major market for cryptocurrency activity, the targeted nature of the attack raises questions about the broader geopolitical implications of cybersecurity threats in the crypto space. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities inherent in software supply chains, particularly in a rapidly evolving technological landscape where trust is paramount. The emergence of the evm-units malicious Rust package poses significant risks for Web3 developers, highlighting vulnerabilities within software supply chains. With over 7,000 downloads, many developers unknowingly integrated this package into their projects, amplifying the potential for widespread impact. The stealthy nature of the malware, which executes under the guise of an Ethereum Virtual Machine utility, raises alarms about the sophistication of attacks targeting this sector. The malware's ability to adapt its payload based on the operating system adds a layer of complexity to the threat landscape. Developers using different environments, Windows, macOS, or Linux, face unique risks, as the malicious package tailors its approach to exploit the specific security measures of each system. This adaptability not only increases the likelihood of successful infiltration but also complicates detection and mitigation efforts. Moreover, the targeting of specific antivirus software such as Qihu 360 indicates a strategic choice by the attacker to circumvent established security protocols. By checking for the presence of this antivirus, the malware demonstrates a calculated effort to ensure its execution goes unnoticed, underscoring the need for developers to remain vigilant about the tools they incorporate into their workflows. The incident also raises concerns about the interconnectedness of dependencies in software development. The fact that evm-units was a dependency in the widely used Uniswap utils package means that many developers may have unknowingly executed malicious code without any indication of compromise. This situation emphasizes the importance of scrutinizing all dependencies, regardless of their perceived trustworthiness, and implementing best practices for software supply chain security. As the Web3 ecosystem continues to grow, developers must prioritize security measures, including regular audits of third-party packages and dependencies. The evolving threat landscape necessitates a proactive approach, ensuring that developers are not only aware of the tools they use but also the potential risks associated with them. As the cybersecurity community grapples with the implications of the evm-units incident, several mitigation strategies are being proposed to bolster defenses against similar threats in the future. One of the primary recommendations is the implementation of stricter vetting processes for packages uploaded to repositories like crates.io. This could involve enhanced scrutiny of package dependencies and the authors behind them, ensuring that malicious actors cannot easily masquerade as legitimate developers. Another critical strategy involves the adoption of automated tools that can analyze code for vulnerabilities and suspicious behaviors before they are integrated into projects. These tools can help developers identify potentially harmful packages and dependencies, effectively reducing the risk of introducing malware into their systems. In addition to proactive measures, ongoing education and training for developers in the Web3 space are essential. By fostering a culture of security awareness, developers can better recognize the signs of potential threats and understand the importance of verifying the integrity of the software they utilize. Workshops and resources focused on secure coding practices can empower developers to safeguard their projects against supply chain attacks. The role of antivirus software also comes under scrutiny, particularly in light of the targeted nature of the evm-units package. Developers are encouraged to keep their security software updated and to consider using multiple layers of protection, as relying solely on one solution may not be sufficient to detect sophisticated threats. Finally, continuous monitoring of the software supply chain is vital. Developers and organizations should establish systems for tracking the health and security of their dependencies over time. This includes regularly reviewing the packages they use and staying informed about any reported vulnerabilities or malicious activity associated with them. By maintaining vigilance, the Web3 community can work collectively to mitigate risks and enhance the overall security posture of the ecosystem. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Infosec now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.